Building a home is primary dream of every person. But some people build their homes in the most unique way. Here are some of the houses that don't feel real. The house at number 10 is Dar al-Hajar in Yemen. This rock house was built by Imam Yahya, an Islamic spiritual leader, in the 1930s as a summer home and offers amazing views from the top for tourists. A good example of Yemeni architecture, Iman's Rock Palace, is 5 stories high and has a system to cool water in earthenware jars. Originally Dar al-Hajar was built on the remains of another building on top of a rock and has since become a famous icon in Yemen. The number 9 is Cappadocia rock houses in Turkey. Cave-like rock houses, mansions and monasteries are a popular tourist attraction in Cappadocia, where the people have carved out houses and tunnels in the soft rock. Millions of years ago, volcanic eruptions covered the region with an ash which solidified into a soft rock. Then the erosion of wind and rain created unusual formations in cones, mushrooms, pillars, pinnacles and chimneys that rise as high as 40 m. Due to being able to tunnel in the soft rock, the residents created an underground network of catacombs leading to towns with buildings up to 8 stories high beneath the ground. Today, some people still live in the rock homes and tourists are welcome to stay in rock hotels and take a hot air balloon trip across the Gorin Valley. The number 8 is Flintstones-inspired home in USA. TV legend Dick Clark of Bandstand fame built this single-story house in Malibu while inspired by the classic 1960s Flintstones cartoon. Listed for sale at $3.5 million, the home's carved and cave-like interior is reminiscent of Fred and Wilma's Rocky home. Situated on 23 acres, with views of the Serrano Valley, the Bonny Mountains, the Channel Islands and the Pacific Ocean, it is still seeking a buyer. The number 7 is the ancient Cliff House in China. Over 110 rooms were carved into the side of a cliff about 92 kilometers northwest of Beijing in the Tang Dynasty. The Shi people lived in them and built the communal caves near a natural spring. The Guyaju Caves are known as the largest cliff residence ever discovered in China and are also known as the biggest maze of China. Stone steps and ladders were used to connect the different levels, and inside were found stone hearths, wardrobes, beds and mangers. At the highest level of the communal cave was found a 2-story stone house, featuring furniture which may have belonged to the leader of the tribe. These nest homes are used as forest getaways or beach homes in California. Invented by artist Jason Fan, they involve twining eucalyptus branches together to create a sturdy, small house for sleeping or relaxing. They are strong enough to accommodate up to 8 people and usually require a ladder to enter. The floor of the nest has a strong woven mat upon which furnishings can be placed to make it more comfortable. The number 5 is beehive houses in Iran. Made from mud, dirt, straw and stones, these beehive houses originated around 3700 BC and can be found in rural farming communities, deserts and cities. Each beehive has an oculus hole at the top, which lets in light and sucks out hot air. When there is rain, the conical shape of the beehive keeps the interior dry. They are very cool inside, due to the insulation of the thick walls and are still in use today as residences and storage barns. The number 4 is the Mobile Aquatic Pod in England. Designed as a personal experiment by Stephen Turner, the Exberry egg was intended to be an art installation but turned into Stephen's home on the water. Described as an ultra-minimal living solution, the egg is towed by boat to its residence and the wooden exterior is meant to weather over time to blend in with the marshes in which it resides. There is a 1-room living space in the pod and a basic shower, hammock and cooking devices are contained within. A removable dock was built to the egg to allow entrance. The ergonomic egg shape bobs lightly on the tide and is moored by ropes, making it an ideal mobile floating home. The number 3 is Citadel in Netherlands. Due to begin construction in 2014, The Citadel building is the first floating apartment complex in the world and is one of 6 of the new water developments in the polders of the Netherlands. The Netherlands has over 3,500 polders, which are areas of land below sea level that are prone to flooding. Containing 60 luxury apartments and a parking lot, each unit has a private outdoor space and berthing for a small boat. Using water pumped through submerged pipes as a cooling technique, it is estimated that the Citadel is 25% more energy efficient than if it was built on land. The number 2 is Upside Down House in Poland. Polish businessman and philanthropist Daniel Czapiewski finished this house in 2007, and it has since become a tourist drawcard for the village of Zimbark. The house took 5 times longer to build than a conventional one, because the tradesmen became disorientated during construction. Visitors report feeling seasick and giddy when they enter the upside-down house and walk around on the interior ceilings. The house is meant to represent the end of communist rule in Poland, when a period of uncertainty occurred. Furnishings inside the house appear as from the 1970s, with a television broadcasting socialist propaganda and other items. The number 1 is the Steel House in USA. Built out of 110 tons of steel over a 23-year construction period, the Steel House appears to be in the shape of a giant pig. Architectural sculptor Robert Bruno was a bit disappointed with the flat landscape and found something a bit more exciting he could work with at Ransom Canyon. Initially, he wanted to construct a 1-story house, but after many adjustments and additions, including removing walls, adding legs so as not to impact the earth and adding more stained glass windows, etc., the Steel House ended up with more stories, an artistic, unique look and a magnificent view. Nearby, Robert Bruno also built the Lawson Rock House in Ransom Canyon. This was all from it. So which of these homes inspired you the most? Tell in the comments section. Also subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then watch the next video.